Welcome back to Lacroix Cruiser. Today, we can go under the truck and change the transmission fluid and the transfer case fluid. Follow along. My truck, the transmission is sourced from Mazda. It's a 5-speed manual, and the transfer case is a Ford transfer case. From there, they both take the same fluid, so it's natural to change both at the same time. It's something that's easy to do, takes a minimal amount of tools, and save you a bit of money doing it yourself. Now, let's get under the truck and check out what we're up against.
Starting with the transmission, I have an oil drain pan underneath the transmission, and the first one I'm going to undo is not the drain bolt, but actually the fill bolt. Because if you can't refill your transmission, there's no point in draining it. In my case, it takes a 15/16 wrench. Let's get it on there. And actually, quite easy to take off. So let's unscrew this. Easy enough. Let's move the drain pan into position. And see if we can undo the drain. Hopefully, it's just as easy as the other one. Not difficult at all. Now, to warm up the liquid, what I did was just ran the vehicle with it in gear. It's up on jack stands, so it wasn't going to go anywhere. Of course, it drains onto the cross member. Not a good thing. Here's the drain plug, and it's magnetic. So you can see it has a little accumulation of metal shards on it. None of them are too big. It's normal to have a bit of that. It does, the truck does have 200,000 kilometers on it. So there might have been some gear grinding at some point. So there we have it. I'll wipe all that off, get it fresh, and we just have to refill it. Now that the transmission has stopped dripping, I cleaned up the magnetic tip here, so no more metal left on it, and let's put it back in. And now let's move to the transfer case. For the transfer case, we have a few things going on here. First of all, this is the fill. This one is the drain. Less like the transmission, I'm going to loosen the fill port first. So this takes a 3/8 drive ratchet, and I'm just going to use my little 3/8 drive impact. That came out rather easily. Let's see if the drain can do the same. Move the drain pan into a better position here. There we go. We'll let that drain out, fill it up. On the transfer case, the drain plug is not magnetic. It'd be nice if it was magnetic. I'm sure they make magnetic ones available. Looks to be a 3/8 NPT. But alas, that isn't the case today. We'll put this one back in anyways. Transfer case works very well, so I don't have concern with that. Let that drip down. We'll be right back. Now that it's all done dripping down, we'll take our drain plug, twist it in by hand, and no, I'm not going to use the impact to tighten it in. I'm actually going to use a 3/8 ratchet. by hand. That way, no fear of stripping the aluminum case. Then from there, we use the syringe to fill it. So obviously with one pump of the syringe is not enough. The syringe holds roughly 1.5 liters of fluid. This is supposed to hold 1.7, so I need to add a little more in. I'm going to go refill the syringe, and I'll be right back. Back with the syringe. There we have it. Cap that off. Wipe up our little spill. And the transfer case is done. The same thing, I'm not wanting to over torque this. It is pipe thread. There's no need to go ape on it. It even says fill right there. So that's it for the transfer case. The fluid is changed. There's no filters with these, obviously. So let's move back to the transmission. For the transmission, same fluid, same syringe. So let's get it going. We'll fill the syringe back up. Keep going. Back for round 2. Before I do that, I'm going to wipe off a bit of oil that came out because I want to be able to see when it starts coming back out. So if we're not full, we should be very, very close. Let's see if we can get the pinky finger in there. Not quite yet. Let me go get a little more ATF and we'll put it in there. Here's a syringe I use to fill up the transmission and transfer case. It's as simple as bringing in the liquid from the bottle and then transferring it into there. Something like ATF, it's a good consistency. When you get into gear oil, it's a little harder to do, but you can still do it using this. Let's get some of the ATF into this, and then we'll go back out in the truck to fill. Put it in, just pull up handle. This reaches the end. Close this off. Not going to drip too much. Paper towel. Flip this over. Open it. Let the liquid go back into the syringe. That way, when you're carrying it over to the truck, you're not going to drop what's in the tube on you. Close it back up. Now we can go to the truck, start filling it up. There we have it. A little leak coming out, meaning the transmission is full. Put the fill plug back on using our 15/16 wrench. tighten it up. Again, I'm just in aluminum. I don't want to overdo it. We'll wipe that up. Get rid of our little drips. You want to completely dry it up, you can get a bit of brake cleaner, throw it on there, wipe it up, but I find it's normally not necessary. This isn't a show truck after all.
As you saw, changing your transmission or transfer case fluid is something that's easy to do. Simple hand tools. Yes, I had the syringe. You can use a bottle, you can use a hose, you can use many other tools to fill it with. I just happen to have the syringe. I find it's something that's not expensive, it's easy to use, and it lasts a long time. I've had it for several years now. If you have any questions, comments, thoughts, or ideas, please leave them below, and we'll see you in the next Fixing Instead of Financing an Old 150.